Hi, this is Andres, and today I want to share with you one of the biggest problems I've seen when fixing SharePoint-based solutions that involve SharePoint lists and Power Apps. In a nutshell, what we are going to see is how mixing columns with rows can cause you lots of problems that will have a ripple effect around all the other components of your solution, that is from the SharePoint list to any apps or flows that you connect to it. So let's go. Let's take a look at the SharePoint list directly. So let's try to understand the problem looking at this example where we have a list that is modeling job applications. So the company here, it's storing all the job applications, and of course it's a simplified example where we are not tracking the status or anything around the applicants, just the names of the applicants. But here we can see that we already have a big problem because, well, we are storing the applicants as columns, and then what if we have a fourth applicant or fifth or sixth or whatever? Maybe we are interviewing 10 different persons for a job application. So what would that mean? We would need to create additional columns, and that wouldn't be scalable. So not only for technical reasons that SharePoint has limits of columns that we can display in a view, but that also would impact other components that we are using these where we are using this list. For example, a Canvas app. So here, I'm in a Canvas app that I created for the sake of the example, and look at this. We are here displaying the same information from as we see in the SharePoint list, and you can see that okay, we have three applicants as well. But what if again we wanted to add a fourth applicant? I would be forced to edit the application, create a new column in this gallery, add the necessary formulas, etc. Same if we had, well, this is a form, but maybe instead of having the auto-develop form, what if we, which is my preferred way, I add only the necessary fields that I want to add. Uh, do we want to control how many applicant fields? Because maybe I just want to add one applicant this time and next another one in a different time. The way the database here, the SharePoint list is designed, is already having a ripple effect on any other component, aka this Canvas app, and that is trying to integrate with it. So we are introducing problems that are going to kick us in the ass in the future. All right, the problem has an is fixed if we catch it on time. Otherwise, if we catch it further along in the project, we can, well, we are in serious trouble because we will need to change lots of things, Canvas apps, flows that are integrating with the app, etc., etc. So let's take a look. Basically, I have the southern screen where we see the proper approach. Wait a second, let me update the lists because I was recording the Spanish version of the video before. So let's play it. Basically, here you can see that we have job applications, just the name of the job application, and then when I click, I see the different applicants. Oh, I just got, this would be applicant. And what we have here is a one-to-one relationship, right? So we have here one table, one list, another list, and there is a relationship like that. We should model it like this: 1 to n. What does that mean? For one job application, I can have multiple job applicants. This is what we are modeling here. And how does that look like at SharePoint level? Here we have the list with the applications, just the name, of course. In real life, we would have more columns, status, more details, who's responsible, department, whatever. And then the applicants, again, we are only storing the name, but we would have all information such as the email address, link to the CV, whatever. And the only important thing is that we have here this column that is controlling this match between this applicant and the job application. And well, this is, if you take a look at the name, FK, this stands as for foreign key. And this is, well, just naming convention that I like to use, and not necessary that you copy that, but I recommend it because then easily you can understand that this is a key, foreign key. So the ID of a foreign table, another table where we have this relationship. Now, if I wanted to add a new application, I would create here test new application, and I have submit application. I will see it here. In here, we don't have any applicants yet, and we use the, let me get out of the preview view. Here we use the form last submit to take the title and the ID here to populate the job application, the foreign key. And now this will be the test new applicant. We submit here, and here it is. So basically what we are displaying here is a classic one-to-one relationship. All right, so that's that. We just saw how to fix one of the biggest problems you can see around regarding database, tables creation. This not only affects SharePoint, but if you work with database like Dataverse or SQL, you also need to be aware of this potential problem. Now, if you want to dive deeper into the topic, this is called database normalization. We normalize a table or normalize data, and sometimes we want to have it denormalized for query efficiency, for having more speed when we query a table, query a SharePoint list, for example. But in those classic examples, we have where we have a Canvas app where the user is just creating and reading and guiding them through a process. It doesn't make sense to have it denormalized, and it's actually going to have these problems that we just saw in the video. And with that, you know the drill. Uh, Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, tell me what you think about this in the comments, and if you need to contact me directly, use the link that you'll find in the description or the pinned comment in the comment section. And well, see you in the next video.